Here's Brian. Got the fancy alfalfa.
It's seen a year or two.
Or 10.
My voice is kind of hoarse. I'm talking too much or something. But I'll give you the song of the day. The song of the day is by Sesame Street. One of these things is not like the other. I don't know who sings it. That's funny. Call Leroy Blum.
Calling Leroy Blum.
Good morning. Hey, you may or may not be on camera. So a couple things. I need more protein supplement at my place. But the other thing is I kind of like to flush my bred heifers with cord. Yeah. And they're gonna calve in about a month, so I suppose I better get that done, right?
You're 30 days from calving. You're gonna want to probably think about getting on that for the next one.
That's why I'm calling you. It looks like you've got cord at Storla Station. There's 70 of them. So if you were wondering about my conversation with our nutritionist at Storla Station, I like to run cord through my bred heifers and cows about a month before they calve, and it just kind of cleans out the osids in them that cause coccidiosis in calves. Don't always have trouble with that, but when you do, it's not fun. Everything has to be treated orally, so you have to catch those calves every time you need to treat them, and most of the time they're at least a month old, and some of your biggest and best ones that get that. So I like to flush out the cows because they drop those osids on the ground with their manure, and then the calves, if it's in standing water or something, the calf takes a drink, something like that. If there's a wet spring, it really causes some problems. I don't like sick cattle, so I do that, and I'm going to start that tomorrow. And also the real song of the day is from Norman Greenbaum, Spirit in the Sky. So we have very little, well, our snow's pretty much gone except in the fence lines now, but the cows, when we run them out on these corn stalks, they're just picking up husks and leaves and stalks, corn when they can find it, you know. the end of a cob that got broke off that was, you know, kind of some misshaped kernels. They look for that. They're out sniffing the ground and eating all the time. And that's what they're doing out here. And it saves us a tremendous amount of feed when we have an open winter and the cows can run out on our stalks. Quite an advantage for us. The guys, you know, out west, they don't have corn, so they don't have corn stalks to graze in the winter. When do I know when to take them off? Well, you know, you look at the shape of them, but more so, something I've always gone by is when they do a number 2, you know, you come out and you look for a fresh one. Here we have it here. You can see, well, it's fresh because it's not frozen, obviously, and it's winter here. But see those little kernels of corn in it? That's when you know that there's no reason to move them yet. They are finding corn out here. They've got all the roughage they could possibly need. There's a hayland over there. There's grass in the trees, grass in the fence lines, a tremendous amount of corn stalks and leaves out here. And I think the cows are in good shape for what they call running out, you know, quote unquote, running out. They're just running out, which means they're not being fed every day. We had a couple real cold days, so we helped them out and gave them some. But that's what we're doing out here in these cornfields. When we run out of corn that they're picking up, we'll move them to the next cornfield, and then they can start gleaning out there. It saves us a lot of money. Some years, that's the only money you make on cows is the money you save when you're not feeding them every day of the year. That's all I got to say about that. It's what I like to call digging in the poop for clues. You can learn a lot from looking at what comes out of a cow. What goes in has to come out, and you want it to come out right. Do you want to help me load some kettles? Cole left us. He's at the dentist. We can get it. Oh, you want to go in the garage. Better yet. You won't get in trouble that way. Check. 1, 2, 3. Those two are late bred, and since I don't have room on the trailer, I'll just keep them home for now and get the rest up. Go around.
Up. Up.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Come on. Go! Hope you had fun hay grinding and moving some critters with Dad. Right now we're just loading these up, take them to town. There are some open cows from a different farm and some just kind of riffraff we're getting rid of. My vehicle thermometer said it was over 40 degrees.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I'm about sweating, and it's January.
I am sweating.
Dad is sweating, he says. Slappy time. So with these warmer temperatures, the feedlots are thawing. What? Ellie said, these feedlots are thawing out, and so it'll be good to go in there, pile up the manure, and if we have time, maybe haul some of it out. But our box scraper tractor always gets a flat front left tire, so we got a good chunk of this stuff left, this tire jack, so we're gonna fill that tire up. Put the valve stem back in, air it up, and I guess in a couple of weeks we'll see if that thing is completely flat again. Come on, come on. Oh, yeah, just barely. Still manure on the floor from the last time we scraped. Next week is going to be depressing when it feels like winter again. I have this urge to get the planter ready and get the fertilizer spreader hooked up. Excuse. Oh, she slipped. That's embarrassing. And on camera. What a loser. I know it's warm, ladies, but don't get confused. Don't start pooping out babies. It's not time yet. Yeah, we got quite a bit there. Looks like the top is really soupy, but I'm sure right underneath it's going to be hard frozen stuff once again. You know, we had those really cold temperatures. I think the last video was negative 13 degrees outside. And so when they poop and they pee, it basically freezes right away and it just builds up. There's a lot of poo around here. Most of this is from just right behind where they eat. And I got all that and all that. It's riddled with turd out here. You see all these bumps. That's obviously poo. And believe it or not, when you drive over them, you feel it. Look at all that. They poop a lot. How's that for a pile of crap? Towards the end there, I was starting to feel like, yeah, if I slipped off the side, that might hurt a little bit. What say you, pal? Looks pretty fancy. I wish I lived there. Get back in it. About 2/3 done. Got a nice pile. I think the last time we scraped this up, which was like less than a month ago, the ground was more frozen than it is now, and so now that it's more thawed, we're able to get deeper. Yeah, we're just picking up a lot of stuff. Dad's back. We're gonna scrape out the back of the livestock trailer because it's thawed now and we can get it clean. Picked up some speed at the end there. They got warmish. Or my gird, what is that thing they say? It looks nicer. Still having a tough time getting that packed down snow behind where they eat. I just saw one. You see that guy standing on that hill? He just pooped on it, helping me out. He says Cole put in a lot of work to scrape this up. I'm gonna poo right on the pile instead of where he just scraped. Leave that gate open. We got a critter out. We gotta get around him. Go. There you go. That's quite the pile. We're gonna run over. Our semi is done getting work done. It's just a couple miles away. Bring that home, and then Dad's got an appointment later today. I had one this morning. That's where I was at. Get to hop in the beautiful 98 Chevy. You can see it's still got air in it.
Yep.
Woo-hoo. Yay, someone to open the gate. It puts the lotion on the skin.
Call me Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill. But you still got it on the sleeve.
I know.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Okay.
Before I get back to scraping, finishing that up, got a fella wanting to look at a couple bulls. Gotta take pictures of them. Dad's been selling bulls since 1997, so if you want any of these bulls, hit him up on Instagram and he'll help you out. Where you is? Ooh, look at the stretch on him. That 401 back there, he's pretty fancy. The internet is a wonderful thing. Alright, excuse me, fellas. Don't jump over that. Don't you dare. Come on, back up. Come on. I swear, if you go forward, don't do it. Thank you. There's quite a bit of poo there. Didn't get stacked up good. It was kind of like fudge. It's like a fudge brownie. Look at him walk through that, trudging through. I guess we know what we're doing tomorrow. All manure. Wonder what they want. Perlets. They want perlets. Oh, spilled the perlet. Thought I saw a rock on the ground. It was a shiny poo. That's about everything we wanted to get done today. Of course, it'd been nice if we got it hauled out as well, but sun's falling fast. Things are getting sloppy. Things are gonna freeze a little bit overnight, and tomorrow we can start loading that manure, bringing it over to our field about a mile away, and then it'll get cold again, and I'll be sad. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. What the heck's that guy doing? Yeah, I'm sure that didn't taste good, you weirdo.